Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Challenge, sponsored by Long Island News Today. I am your host, Anthony Campos, and tonight we have the WrestleMania, the Super Bowl, the World Series of the USC as Edwin Monk Claudio returns from his 2-week suspension to challenge Keyshav Baggin for this beautiful title. But before we meet our contestants, and before we have the matchup itself, let me just introduce my co-host for the night. Three-time UFC Checkers champion, Matthew Hegedus. Matthew, how are you feeling this week?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling ecstatic.
Matt, rumor has it that you have an announcement you'd like to make tonight. What is that announcement?
Well, for all my fans in New Zealand, Iceland, Greenland, and Zambia, I'm coming out of retirement. I'm coming to take my title back. I'm coming to kick some ass.
Matt, what made you make this decision?
You know what made me make this decision? There's no heroes in sports anymore. You got Darryl Strawberry sniffing coke off a stripper's tits. You got Lawrence Taylor smoking crack. You got Barry Bonds. He's a juice head. You know, so I wanted to come in and I wanted to be a role model for these kids.
A positive role model. Now, Matt,
I didn't say a positive role model.
Now, Matt, you've been out of the game for a while now. What makes you think that you can hang with these young bucks of the USC who have been dominating this season?
What makes me think? My 15-inch arms.
Anything else? I mean, are you even in shape to be competing at this point in your career?
You want me to prove something?
Absolutely. If you have something to prove, I'd love for you to prove it.
I want you to all count this at home.
Matt's going to prove right now that he's in shape. 1, 2, 2.5 push-ups. Matt, are you sure you're ready to compete with these young bucks?
2.5 push-ups. I don't even think they could do one.
All right, Matt. Fair point. Now, let's get into tonight's matchup. Thumb wrestling. They're trying to thumb wrestle for this title. You will be the special guest referee. What are your thoughts on the contest without trying to lean one way or the other?
You ever see two Bosies in a high school gym class playing tennis?
Sure have.
That's what it's going to look like.
It's going to be that ugly. Well, that's Matthew Hegedus, tonight's special guest referee's opinion. He's out of retirement, and he will challenge tonight's winner. But right now, let's just go meet our contestants for the night, and we will be back right after.
What's the difference between me and you?
This is Keyshav Baggin, your defending champion. And my moms and my aunt told me not to go against my cousin. But there was another thing my mama told me. Mama said knock you out. And your mark ass is going to get knocked out, Monk.
Got you, Trick.
What up, world? It's your boy. You already know who it is. But to new viewers who don't know me, my name is Edwin Monk Claudio. And tonight, I'm taking this title home like I take all your females from the club. And Keyshav, I'm going to whoop your ass, boy, from 1987 when you farted on me during that sleepover. Holla.
Now that we've met our contestants, Matt, let's discuss thumb wrestling a little bit for our fans out there who might not know a lot about it. What exactly does one have to do to win a thumb wrestling match?
Well, I think it always boils down to the person who has more dexterity, who is more double jointed. That's usually the person that wins. But you know something? I can't even think about who's going to win the title because I want my title back.
Yeah, Matt, and that's been a problem. The commissioner wanted me to ask you about that. How do we know tonight that you're going to ref a fair match and give Edwin Monk Claudio a fair shake when obviously a lot of controversy took place between you and him last week?
Let me ask you a question. Is my name Dick Cheney?
Absolutely not.
Is my name Pete Rose?
No, it's Matthew Hegedus.
So there we go. It's going to be a fair match. I'm like Mills Lane. I'm firm, but I'm fair.
You say that, Matt, yet you keep looking at this title, and it seems like you really want it. How are we guaranteed that we're going to get a fair match tonight?
How are you guaranteed of anything in life? All I could tell you is that the USC is the most reputable sporting commission in the history of sports. More than golf, more than the NBA.
Okay, Matt. With all this out of the way, let's go over tonight's rules. The rules are whoever gets the first 2 out of 3 pinfalls will win. A pinfall takes place when an opponent has the other opponent's thumb pinned for 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, anyways, now that we've got all the pregame festivities out of the way, let's get down to the matchup. Our contestants are seated. The battle's getting ready to be underway. I'm here with Chris Zolo. Chris, how are you tonight?
I'm pretty good. Can't wait to see who's going to win this match. This is pretty big. I love coming to these pay-per-view events and being able to spectate and talk to all my fans out there. How you doing, guys?
Chris, did you know that Monk, as we're underway, Monk was breastfed until the age of 13 years old? Did you know that?
I heard something about that. That's pretty fascinating.
As we see our contestants going at it, this seems to be a really interesting battle right now.
Look at them go.
Monk seems to be trying to get the upper hand in. Let's see what Monk's got in the works. He almost had him. And he's got him in a quick count. That was a quick count. That is BS. Let's see that again on replay. That was a quick count. Bring that back up, producer.
He looks mad about that one.
Look at how quick that count was. Something fishy's going on right now, isn't it, Chris?
I thought he was beating off for a second. He went so fast.
As we go to round 2, it looks like if Monk will take this round, it is over. He will be the USC Thumb Wrestling Champion.
Look how focused Keyshav is.
Keyshav is very focused. I think that he realizes his title is on the line.
Look at his hairy arms.
Oh, God! As they make out, there's a pin!
There's a
one, two, that's a slow count. What is going on? There's a fight going on. They're pushing each other. They're talking to the camera. Keyshav knowing he's cheating. Another push. A smack by Matt. This is out of control. Let's go to a break. Let's go to a break. Let's clean this up. As we return to action, the mess is cleaned up. Monk is still one pin away from becoming the USC Thumb Wrestling Champion. As they're back underway. And Matt is obviously cheating. Chris, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't understand why. This guy came and hit him with a friggin' stick the last time.
And now he's sticking up for him. I don't get it either.
And now he's sticking up for him.
Yeah. Here we go. Edwin Monclodio. Another quick count. Edwin Monclodio's the champ. As there's pushing going on. A punch. Another punch. Let's go get a word with our champ. Oh, and Edwin Monclodio has done it. He is the USC Thumb Wrestling Champion. Edwin Monclodio,
Well, it feels good, you know. The week before that, the week before that, you know, I'm just getting used to this, you know. I'm the champ, I'm here, and I'm not going nowhere.
Was there any rust coming off a suspension?
You know, a little rust, but you know, a true champion never shows.
Just rust.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and it looked like there was some shady refereeing going on. You and Keyshav Baggins were going at it, a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. Matt, what went on?
You know, you've accused me of a lot of things, but this is the lowest that you've accused me of, and I'm surprised that the commission even hires you.
This is not an accusation. This is exactly what I saw with my own 2 eyes.
Have you got your eyes checked lately by an eye doctor?
Actually, I haven't. But nonetheless, you two are meeting next week. Why would you help out the guy who smashed you last week with roasting?
Oh, you want to know why? Because I'm the quintessential sportsman, and I want to be a role model for those kids in New Zealand and in Iceland who love this sport, who love the UFC. So you know something? Monk, let's watch the beef. I got your little drink from the bar. Congratulations.
Do you accept this? Do you accept this drink, Edwin Monclodio?
I guess so, you know. I'm pretty thirsty, so it's been a long day. I think I'll enjoy this drink, you know. What is it anyway?
Well,
it's actually Tom Collins with rat poison in it.
I will say that it is,
Bitch, can't trust you ever.
Okay, well,
Treachery.
seems like next week's contestants have a lot more to fight over now. Tune in next week as Edwin Monclodio defends his title against Matthew Hegedus, the three-time UFC Checkers champion. I'm Anthony Campos. This is Matt Hegedus. Edwin Monclodio is somewhere around here. Keyshav Baggins is knocked out. Tune in next week to the UFC when Edwin Monclodio takes on Matthew Hegedus. Until then, see you soon.